Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks. Hi guys, welcome back to HHG Studios. Today we're at Creative Building Finishes in Kingston. Creative Building Finishes is one of the largest suppliers of tiles in Jamaica. We're here to meet with Business Development Manager Heather Pattison, and we're going to talk about everything to do with tiles. Hi Heather!
Hi.
How you doing?
Welcome to Creative Building Finishes.
Thank you. You know, this is one of my favorite places.
We almost have a bed in the back for you because you're here so often. We appreciate you.
Oh, I love this, the layout of this showroom, and I love the service I get when I come here.
Thank you. That's what we're all about.
All right. So you know, we want to hear everything about tiles.
Yes.
The differences, the type of tiles, where best to place different tiles.
Right.
And we also want to learn something about how to maintain these tiles once they're in our home.
Very important as well. And you've come to the right place if you need to learn about tiles, right?
Okay.
So let me start by showing you some of what we have to offer.
Yes.
Since we're in the front here, let's talk about these encaustic tiles. These
What's
are
the word?
Encaustic.
Encaustic.
It simply means pattern tiles.
Yes.
Now in Jamaica, we tend to be a little conservative, and we kind of want to shy away from using all the colors and the patterns and the designs. However, you know, this is something that is here to stay.
Yes,
and so
it was here before.
Yes,
because it was a very traditional thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, everything is
cyclical.
Yes, yes. So you'll find that these tiles are great for placement in for laundry rooms, for instance, or in bathrooms.
Powder rooms would be nice.
To make the wow effect.
Right.
That's what the people are looking for.
And these are mainly for the floor?
These are for floor and for walls.
And for walls.
As a matter of fact, I have this one here that I'm highlighting because I have this picture here that we have of it being installed in a bathroom.
It's on the floor and then carried up
right up to the wall.
That's dramatic.
Yes.
Yes.
What people call the feature wall, so it has that wow effect.
Yes,
I mean, not only because it has a star, but it has that wow effect, right?
I love a feature wall in a bathroom, especially.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes such a difference.
Yes. And that is one of the things that is here to stay, if you ask me.
You think so?
Yeah, it's not going to go away. Because remember before when the little borders was the thing?
Right.
Now it's the feature wall.
Feature wall.
Right?
Oh, okay.
So, moving right
and you
on.
have quite a variety here.
Yes.
Another tile that is very popular is the subway tiles.
Right.
And I see where now they even they're carrying texture. There's such a variety here.
Absolutely.
Several colors. Once subway tiles were just in white, right?
Just little white things.
Yes.
And they always laid them the same way.
Same way, and they look very plain.
Yes, but now we have all kinds of different ones, including the stretched hexagons that we have over here. And you can see that, you know, when they're fitted together, if you're panning on this little picture here, or we have a nice big picture here to show you how it can actually look when it's placed on the walls. Okay, so we mentioned about the subway tiles. So these are the regular looking subway tiles. But if you look, you see the various different ways that we can actually lay them. Actually, there are like about 12 different ways that you can lay subway tiles. And so, you know, you have the different patterns. So it doesn't have to, again, be boring. And it can really define a space based on how you lay the tiles.
Well, you know, the tiles we looked at up there, the entrance, what's that pretty name?
Encaustic.
Encaustic.
Yes.
Remember, in our grandparents' time, there were concrete tiles that had similar patterns.
Very much so. Even the terraza tiles.
Yes,
tiles that are coming from, you know, a little patterned look rather than a plain look. So,
right.
Yes.
So those tiles, are they porcelain?
Yes,
They're
they
porcelain.
Are, yes, yes.
Okay,
So they
so they're-
can go on the wall and on the floor.
Right.
And we
okay.
need to kind of mention too, because a lot of people are confused. They come in and they see our wall tiles and they figure, oh, that's so nice, I want it on my floor. Wall tiles and floor tiles are two different things. The floor tile can go on the wall. The wall tile cannot go on the floor.
Right.
Right? So that is the biggest difference because of the glaze that is on the wall tile. You have a thinner glaze, and so if you put it on the floor, it will wear off easier.
Easily.
And they're not made for that purpose. They need to be hardy tiles to be on the floor, whereas nobody's walking on the wall, so it doesn't have to be a big, thick tile. It can be anything that is, you know, nicely thing. And you'll find that in the wall tiles, you have so many varieties, sizes, colors, shapes. You can do anything with them.
Yeah.
Right? Always.
It's fun now.
Yes. So as you know, the most popular tiles are ceramic and porcelain tiles. Those are the two tiles that you'll find mostly in households throughout the world, as well as in commercial spaces as well.
Yeah.
So here are some of our ceramic tiles. These tiles are the difference between the ceramic and the porcelain tiles. Let me just kind of tell you. So you have the porcelain tile, which is 0.5% porosity, which means that as far as any kind of stains, water seeping into it, it's almost virtually impossible. They have been fired in the kiln for a longer time, and so that's how they get to be.
This is a porcelain.
This is a porcelain.
Right.
So anything that is higher than the 0.5% porosity, they call it a ceramic tile.
Okay.
And so, but these are still not very porous tiles.
Yes.
Right? You know, when you talk about porous tiles, you're talking about the natural stones.
Yes.
But these tiles are very hardy. They're perfect for household purposes. In other words, if you are doing a home, it doesn't mean that you have to have porcelain tiles, but people like porcelain tiles. But ceramics are perfectly fine for residential purposes. All right, this one you can see, this one, it's almost like an area rug.
Yes.
You can put it that way to just kind of, or use as a feature wall.
Yes. So this would be for the wall only?
It can be for wall.
This one is...
No, it can be for wall. It can actually be for floor as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Because these textured ones are mainly for the floor. These we
are
often
outdoor,
use for
non-skids.
outdoor
Yes, these are
non-skids.
outdoor non-skid ones. And unfortunately, our viewers won't be able to feel the textures, but that is what makes the difference between a non-skid.
They'll take our word for it.
A non-skid or a regular. This is a glossy finish, and then we also have our matted finish tiles as well. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This is your white aisle with a lot of textured tiles.
Yes.
Not just plain white flat
tiles, you know.
Yeah.
People
There's so
come
much
in
going on
for
here.
a white bathroom because it looks clean and you know, pristine. And you can always do a lot with the accessories in a white bathroom.
You can change up the accessories and you have a different space.
A different space altogether. But you can see that there are different textures and designs and patterns that you can use it all in the white. Right? We have this look here, for instance, using this tile as the niche in a bathroom, and then you use this tile here. That tile is used as the feature wall in the bathroom, and then you kind of mat it down with a base tile.
Yes.
So you will always have some kind of play to do with the different things. You know how to use your tiles.
Yes, I love working with tiles.
Yes, so this is really a good area for people who are a little more conservative sometimes, but they want to do a little flair with it as well.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, these are really interesting.
Yes, again.
Textured tiles again. This one looks like linen.
Yes, and this one, you know, so you have the
this
pairings.
Looks very, yeah,
and you have the pairings, and this one almost like fabric.
This looks like a sweater.
Yes. Yes.
Knit.
Yes. And they're rectified tiles, so that means that they're very sharp edges that, you know, people don't like to always see grout joints. We're not encouraging you to do to butt join them together, However, they can get them as close as possible and it really looks seamless.
Yes.
So you look like you have a nice big wall with hardly any seams.
Right.
That's what the rectified tiles do for you.
Okay. Mosaics have been around for a long time and they're still popular, but I find they keep changing the designs.
Right.
And kind of updating because, for example, this is relatively new, right?
Right.
Uh-huh. And these are called penny?
Yes.
Penny tiles,
yes.
penny mosaics.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And so they can be used again. These can actually be used on the wall as well as on the floor.
Really?
In a bathroom.
Okay.
In a shower. On a shower floor. Not, I wouldn't put them on the outer part of the bathroom, but in the shower floor. So it can be used as a feature
where it
wall.
can be easily washed.
It can be easily washed and then it just comes right down onto the shower floor as well.
Right.
Or inside of a niche.
Yes.
You know, where you put the shampoo and that kind of stuff. That's where that is.
Because on the floor, this might be a bit too much grout lines.
Well,
on the outside floor.
On the outside floor, no, no, not at.
The tiles you choose for your bathroom makes such a difference in how the bathroom will look. I chose these tiles for a bathroom at my home. And now, here's the final look. The richness of natural stones.
Absolutely. This is where you get the kind of stones that will enhance your areas. Okay, these are natural stones, meaning they have actually been cut from a mountain, and they are, as they're cut, this is the way that they're cut and they're presented to us. So you'll find that these stones are extremely porous.
Yes.
And in the installation process, you have to make sure that you seal them.
Seal them.
Not once, not twice. Maybe 3 times is a good amount of sealing. And then don't just walk away and leave it, because the maintenance on these are a little higher. Maybe based on the traffic that it's getting, then you will need to reseal it maybe from time to time, a year's time or something like that. Just as long as you make sure that it is sealed, because what this does is prevent anything. If you have a bottle of Kool-Aid drinking and it spills, then it will prevent it from seeping into the stone. Because guess what, Faye? Once it seeps in, that's it.
That's it.
It cannot come out.
Okay.
No matter how you try to clean it, it will not come out. So these are higher maintenance tiles, but beautiful.
Beautiful, and they give a good feel. There's that earthiness about them.
On your feet, yeah, your bare feet.
Yes.
You can just go around. They use these travertines. They use them a lot at hotel pool sides. That's what a lot of these are used as.
Oh, okay.
And then you also
you're not likely to slip on them.
Not likely to slip. It's not as slippery as most, and they do not hold the heat.
Okay.
So you know when you're walking at the pool and it's hot and you have to be
cool.
Yes, they are cool on the feet.
Heather, I find that there are clients who must have these shiny porcelain.
Yes.
They don't want the matte finish.
The polished porcelain are probably some of the most popular porcelain tiles, and in this size here, which is a 24 by 24, they are very popular. You find that people like the sheen that it emanates, so you can just always get that nice clean look. And that's what people gravitate towards.
Are they slippery?
They are not really slippery. Now, so the tiles that we're standing on right now,
and this is in the showroom,
this is in a commercial space, so you know that these can hold up to any kind of traffic as far as they're porcelain, so they're hardy, but they're not really slippery. You don't want to put full water on it and try to go through it, but
Or in
you
a
know,
bathroom where
in a
you might
bathroom.
have soap or shampoo
or
on
a
the
little
floor.
more moisture.
Right,
Yes, yes.
okay.
You don't really want to put that.
The matted ones are more suitable for
yes.
that. Okay, so now we're in the area with the wood look, and that is so popular.
Absolutely.
Because it gives you that feeling of that old wooden floor,
Right.
but you don't have so much in terms to do when it comes to maintenance.
Yes, no
Yeah.
scratching, no termites, which is very
Termites.
important. Yes, and it gives that real authentic wood look, because if you look at the wood, you will see that it has the knots, just
Knots.
like real wood.
Yeah,
They have a little
the grains
thing.
and
Yes.
everything. You
So-
have to actually sometimes knock it to know it's not
To
real
know,
wood.
to know what is real wood versus what is the actual porcelain tiles.
Yes.
Wood look tiles.
People are loving these, I find, and you have such a wide selection.
Yes. Yes, look at this blue
Blue
one.
one.
I mean, so again, you can get very creative.
That would be so nice beside at a beach house.
Beach house or
Yeah.
anything like that. Yeah. Again, they can be used on the floor and they can be used on the wall.
So you also can get a cabin look
Yes.
by
Oh yes, a
very rustic cabin look
Yes.
by using these.
Or you can dress it up by using these shiny ones. You have the shiny wood look tiles that come in a various different colors and designs.
Yes. Okay, let's talk, Heather, about the maintenance of these floors.
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people use vinegar in their water
Right.
to wipe. Is that necessary?
It's not necessary. Some people use it because maybe if there's an extra layer of whatever it might be, it will help to take it up. But you see, with the ceramic and the porcelain tiles, the maintenance of them are very, very low. Basically, you use your Fabulosos or you use, just your regular cleaner, everyday cleaner, and you wipe and you go. And that's really
And then
all it
maybe
is.
a little buffing.
A
with the
little
mop.
buffing if you want to do that with the mop as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So there are, however.
But it's also important that vinegar is not used on stone tiles because they
absolutely.
will
Right.
hit.
Right, because vinegar has the acid base.
Right.
It will actually seep into the porous stones, like the sealers are not even strong enough to prevent the acid from going into the stone, and it will damage your stone. So you
Okay.
don't use any kind of acid-based cleaners on any of the natural stones.
Right.
Right? We have, sometimes when you just grout the place, it's just newly grouted, and you want to be able to make sure that you take away the tile,
That white
the
film.
glaze, right? So you have these things that are tile and grout cleaners. So these can actually be used to remove the haze that is created when you have the grouting work that has been done on the tiles.
What about later?
Later on, some people just use it just to kind of bring up the colors and the look of the tile. But it's not something that you have to think. But if you have growth, that is the dirty looking growth,
Yes.
then you can always use one of these growth tile and growth cleaners.
Gosh, Heather, this has been quite a lesson. I've learned so much today. I mean, I thought I knew a lot about tiles, and I love working with tiles. You see me here quite a bit.
Yes.
But I learned so much more today. So thank you for all that you have shown us.
Well, thank you for coming in and for exposing us to your listeners and your viewers. And we really, really want them to make sure that they have a great experience when it comes to tiling their homes. Because remember, this is not something that they will do every year. once the tiles are laid, that is it
They're
for
there
a
for a
lifetime.
long
So,
time.
you know, we want to make sure that people are happy and that they know what to look for when it comes to tiles.
And there's so much that can be done
Yes,
with tiles.
yes, we don't have to be
Tiling
boring
is an
anymore.
art.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much for
thank you
offering
too.
this opportunity to us, Faye.
All right, guys.